Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day so far. So if you've been following this channel at all, you would know that I came out a couple days ago with the two videos on what I thought was going to be for the Western Division and the Northern Division. And not even 24 hours later, the NHL comes out and announces their divisions, but it's not what everyone thought it was going to be. And you call it a waste of time. You can call it me just projecting how each team was going to do this year. I don't, to be honest, like the last two videos haven't gotten great views enough to where I would want to make a whole nother video of like I did for the last two about the new divisions, just based on it's not worth my time necessarily. I love doing it, but if I get more people to like and watch and subscribe, then like obviously I'm going to be a little more motivated to do it. With that being said, I'm probably just going to do a quick summary of the new divisions, what I think about them, and just up and coming stuff this season. So first off, I mean the Northern Division, we got that right, right? Good job, guys. We got that right. All Canadian division, fantastic. We talked about that. You can go check out the other video if you want for a way more in-depth analysis of what that season is going to look like. And I guess to be fair, the Western Division. So moving on to the Western Division, everything in that division is correct except for switch Dallas and St. Louis, because geographically Dallas is farther west than St. Louis. Why St. Louis is in basically the Pacific Division. Same goes for Minnesota. Dallas is farther west than Minnesota. I just don't get it. I don't get what. I don't. Why? Why NHL? And on me, part of that, like if I had just waited another day to make these videos, then it wouldn't have been a problem. But it in the meantime, it still kind of sucks. With that being said, the West, you can go check out that video if you'd like. Just know that Dallas is, not in that. And I don't know how I'd rearrange everything in terms of what I'm projecting the standings to be. I'd probably honestly say, just looking at it right now, obviously St. Louis is going to go in my top three. I'd probably put it Colorado, and honestly a toss-up at second and third between St. Louis and Vegas. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I really don't see them dropping to 4 or 5. So with that being said, to the Central, Dallas and Tampa Bay. Here we are. Statistically and historically, Dallas has sucked against these teams, and I'm really not looking forward to being in a division with Carolina, Chicago, Columbus, Detroit, Florida, Nashville. And I know they sound terrible. But like the past 10 years I've been following this team, we don't play them well from what I've seen. Chicago, yes. Nashville, yes. But like Columbus, no. Carolina, toss up. Florida, no. Detroit, for some reason, no. Tampa Bay, toss up. So I guess if I were to have to throw out a quick top three, I would probably say Tampa Bay 1, probably go Carolina 3, and Carolina 2 and Dallas 3. I just think Svechnikov, Aho, Martinook, their goaltending situation is a little dicey. Teravainen get to throw in there. Their goaltending they need to figure out, obviously, but they just have such a solid core. And so, Tampa Bay basically staying the same team they were. I honestly, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Dallas drop off more than 3. You just don't... It's hard to carry that same energy of a Stanley Cup run and keep that going in the next year. It's not plausible. It's not likely to happen. So I wouldn't be completely surprised if we see Dallas honestly drop out, even to a 4 or 5 spot. 6 would be a bit of a stretch. And then the East, the big bad East. So honestly, it's the East and the West, in my opinion, that are the 2 hardest divisions. And I'd probably then say Central and North. I know if any Canadians watching that, I'm sorry, but I don't think the North is going to be as insanely competitive as people think. Now, you're going to have some great rivalries, obviously, with Vancouver and Calgary, Edmonton and Calgary in the Battle of Alberta. Sorry, I don't know why I was blanking on that. So, I mean, it's going to be great hockey. I'm not saying it's a snooze fest whatsoever, but it's just not something that I think is worthy of putting there as like a top, as one of the top divisions. So with the East, people are sleeping on Philadelphia, and in order, I'm honestly going to say Philadelphia 1, Boston 2, and the Caps probably 3 or 4 alongside. I think the Rangers are going to do good. They showed a kick at the end of last year that they wanted to do something. They wanted to make something happen. So if they can do that again with the addition of Lafreniere, they're going to be good. And, with that being said, obviously, guys, please blow up the channel. I really need I need the help. I need to know that, people are watching this, so I feel more motivated to make content, because I'd love to. I love hockey. I love this sport, and I love making these types of videos, but if no one's watching them, then I don't. It's kind of hard for me to want to continue making them. But for those who do watch, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Please hit like and subscribe, and have a good day.